How much does ambient temperature factor in on your resin creations? Watch and find out. Welcome back to Kim's Art Alchemy. So on my previous video, I did this and I struggled with my bloom with this one, and I was using a new to me resin called Craftor, which I'll flash up on the screen now. However, I am wondering if the reason it took almost 12 hours for this to bloom was because of the temperature in my house. So I'm gonna go again, same resin, same technique, and the temperature in my house right now is 73 degrees. Six grams. Okay, good enough. I'm gonna pour, I mixed up a total of 60 grams of resin, of the regular epoxy resin by Craftor. And the resin got up to 93 degrees, maybe 93 and a half. My house is sitting at 73. So significantly warmer than when I did this one, which was, it was at 66, 68 degrees. So very big difference. I'm going to use the same pigment paste, Julie's Bloom paste. I'm gonna put one little drop of Julie's Bloom paste, hopefully. One. All right, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna chase bubbles out now. They love to gather in these corners. I'm just gonna take my stick . I am gonna use, am I gonna use my stick? No, I'm not gonna. I think I'm gonna do this round in a circle. See if I can. I don't really want too much more. See, I didn't need that much. It's already reacting much differently. The bloom spread nicely. I like that. I'm gonna give this a little bit more of a swirl in the center. Now, what would I like to do? I think I'm just gonna come in. How about that? And just a little swirl. Who knows what that center's doing now? Oh yeah, that's so much better. All right, that proves that ambient temperature is also very important. Not just the temperature that you can get the resin to come up to. I'm back for round 2. I have mixed up 40 grams of resin, and I'm still using the Bond Craftor. I'm going to decant as close to 5 as I can. My resin did get to 92 degrees. And let me see what I can do here. I'm going to be using, again, Julie's Bloom Paste. 4. All right, I got 4 grams in there. It might go to 5. Who knows? Look at that, just a tiny little bit. Teeny tiny. I'm going to scrape that off. And I'm going to pour this in here. Give it a chance to go round. And again, I am not going to add any color to my bloom. The reason being, when I did that first one, it looks so nice. It reminds me of a gardenia. So I'm hoping that I can just do another bloom on top with white, although I think I'm going to add in a little bit of interference green, and then hopefully have enough room to put a backing on it, a green backing on it, to just kind of mimic that whole gardenia vibe. So I'm going to let that do its thing. Let me put a drop of Julie's Bloom Paste in here. Yes, I've only got maybe 5 now. There we go, 1 drop. I love Julie's Bloom Paste for the blooms. Oy, yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do a backing. And this is Color Art's Bling It Interference Green. I only need like a little teeny tiny bit. That's all I'm putting on. Wipe that off. Cover that up. Let's mix. Shall we see if we can see that interference in the white? Yeah, a little bit. I don't want to make it too heavy either. I don't think you'd really even notice it, perhaps. We'll see though. All right, I think that made it to the sides. I don't know. I'm just gonna put that round this way. All right, here we go. Let's gardenia it. I'm really just not going to need a lot of this. Guess it's going to be a big gardenia. That's it. It's demolding time. I just managed to get that on. It's got this nice little lip. And let's see if I can crack it open. I'm excited to see my gardenia. So I'm thinking that this worked really well. And before I flip it over, I want to show you something. So with molds like this that are semi-transparent, I went and got a sticker and I measured where the center was and put the sticker in there. And then I can see on this side, when I'm doing my petals, or dropping something in it, like stones or whatever, that is my center. Just an idea that you can do. You could also flip that over and maybe put a piece of tape over it so that it's even more visible. All right, let's get down to business. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is pretty darn awesome. I can even see the green. I hope I'm showing that it's reflecting. I can see the green mica, that interference green that I put in there. That is beautiful. Oh, wow. So it just goes to show that Bond Craftor resin does work very well for blooms. I think generally it just takes a little bit longer for the bloom to bloom, as it were, for that resin to pull forward, but it does a beautiful job. And on the second layer, I was also taken aback at how far that resin moved. So from where I had placed it, it came out a bit and then it went all the way up to about here on all the sides. So just missed out that little center area, which is, I didn't even expect it to go that far. I was just hoping it would make it to the edge of my first layer. So it works really, really well. So, you know, with all the resins that you have out there, the different 1-to-1s or the 2-to-1s or the 3-to-2s or whatever you're working with, you just need to get used to how that resin operates and works, and make your adjustments from there. So yeah, this is the Bond Craftor resin and it worked very, very well. So I will be using it some more and I absolutely can recommend it for doing blooms. All right, let me know what you think of this one in the comments below. Thank you as always for being here. Till next time, bye for now.